Welcome back, everyone, to the Octagonal Football League playoffs as we have the divisional round here. The Buffalo Bills, who just beat the Titans in the wild card round, now head out to Pittsburgh here in Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. Let's go first Buffalo drive. They went slow and steady down the field and are now going to go for a field goal as the Bills strike first and will take a 3-0 lead. That's Ryan Suckup trying to suck up some of Pittsburgh's momentum that they don't have yet, but we'll see if they get it. So now it's 3rd down and 5. Here's Aaron Rodgers, former OFL MVP, with an absolute dart and a nice grab for Pittsburgh. But they're going to say he was out of bounds. I thought he was in, but they're going to say no. So here comes on the field goal unit from 56 yards out to tie the game up. And this kick from Brandon McManus is up, and it is no good. Looked like it was in, but not quite. So this score will remain 3-0 until in Bills' possession. Here's Carson Wentz's pants looking down the field for Austin Seferian-Jenkins, who gains 30, bringing it to the 11. Head coach Cody Goforth, not too thrilled. Goforth just won the OFL Coach of the Year award, even though personally I'd give it to Buffalo's coach, Jerry Towner, as on 3rd down, Danielle Hunter gets the sack, 4th down and 22. Suckup trying to suck up more of the Steelers' momentum that they don't have yet away, as the kick is good, and Buffalo will double their lead, making it 6-0 as we hit the 4:20 mark here in the half. Aaron Rodgers trying to play as a running back rather than a quarterback, and he does get a nice 12-yard run, so I guess it works. And then Darius Geis breaking tackles. Geis does not want to be brought down, and he is off to the races. Reservations for 6, please, plus 1 more, as the Steelers would take the lead now 7-6. Pittsburgh up as Wentz would be intercepted as the Steelers back-to-back plays. That would be Sean Lee, whose bones are made of literal glass, with the interception. So now the Steelers have it at the 11, 2nd and 8. Here's Aaron Rodgers. He's going to look short, but it's a fumble and recovered by DJ Reader. And the Bills will get the ball back. Huge turnover right there as we now enter the second half. First play of the half is picked off by Boone, and Buffalo gets the ball back. Holy smokes, what a few plays of football right there, ladies and gentlemen. And you thought this game was exciting? Well, stick around. As on 2nd and 1, Josh Jackson, the former Iowa Hawkeye, with the sack. Not to be mistaken with the bust top 5 pick in the NBA draft out of Kansas. Is on 3rd down, Danielle Hunter with his 2nd sack of the game. That'll set up a tough field goal for Ryan Suckup, as he has to go from 52 yards. And the former Mr. Irrelevant would be blocked. Back-to-back weeks, we see a blocked field goal, and the Steelers will get it back. As on 1st down, after that, Ronald Blair would get a sack. It did not show the sack, but it only wanted to show the celebration for some reason. Is on 2nd and 17, Darius Geis loses 4. Buffalo's defense is mad, and they are hungry. Now 3rd and 21. A-Rod has plenty of time surveying the field as he connects with his man who will get the 1st down for a gain of 23 yards. Huge conversion right there for Pittsburgh, as that's James White. The former should have been Super Bowl MVP, but the OFL Bowl is better than the Super Bowl. As we now advance to the 4th quarter, still 7-6. Pittsburgh trying to score some more points as Rodgers would almost connect. It goes off of his head, and it's incomplete. That's just flat out embarrassing on the part of the Steelers, as they're forced to kick a field goal. McManus is good. So this game is now 10-6. Buffalo has it back. 1st down from the 25. Here's Carson Wentz. Looking, Wentz connects deep downfield. And that's going to be, I think, Austin Seferian-Jenkins again, who brings it to the 31. Now 3rd and 4 from the 25. Bills are driving as Wentz looking. Wentz is going to be picked off as the Steelers make a play. That's Quentin Dunbar with the INT. And now the Steelers are looking good. Maybe Ryan Suckup needs to suck up that momentum now, am I right? And then 1st down from a 41. Geis with a nifty spin move. He gains a nice 16 yards. As the Bills need a stop here on 3rd and 2. Handoff, and the Bills get it. So that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning and a Brandon McManus field goal, as the former Temple Owl and Denver Bronco will drill it. So it's now 13-6 6. The Bills need a touchdown. They have all 3 timeouts. It's very possible that they can do it. Haven't scored a touchdown today, but anything's possible. Is on 3rd down. Wentz almost sacked. He connects with his receiver who goes backwards. That's not a 1st down, so Buffalo needs to convert here on 4th and 1. If they don't get it, they're in trouble, but they do convert as Carlos Hyde gets the 1st down. Huge play for Buffalo. Now it's 4th and 7. Another 4th down. Bills only have 2 timeouts, so if they don't get this, it's game over as Carson Wentz sailing it deep downfield. He has a man. Touchdown, Buffalo, as the Bills will continue to make miracles. And this game will now be tied up with 49 seconds left. Just a couple weeks on 4th down, we saw them basically win the game against the Chiefs. And now we have this. As the Steelers still have a chance, they bring it to the 44. Now 2nd and 5 of the 39. They're getting awfully close to field goal range. Brandon McManus does have a strong leg, as it's a handoff to Geis, bringing it to the 36. Steelers call a timeout with 5 seconds to go, and this could be it. Is Brandon McManus money? Does he have ice in his veins? Can he do it to advance to the OAFC Championship? Looks good, but it's wide right. Brandon McManus misses the field goal, and Buffalo's miracle season will continue as we need overtime. Brandon McManus somehow misses the kick. I don't know how on earth that happens, but it does. So 1 second left. I just said we needed overtime. Maybe we won't need overtime. Maybe Buffalo can lob up a Hail Mary as Wentz going deep and it's incomplete. We need overtime. I wasn't lying. So we're going to go to overtime here in the playoffs. And overtime plus playoff football here in the OFL, you can't ask for much more, can you? As 13-13, these two teams not able to figure out a winner after 4 quarters. So tails usually never fails. Bills get unlucky. As the Steelers win the toss, they unsurprisingly elect to receive. So that is what they're going to do. 1st down. Here is Aaron Rodgers looking. Good start to overtime for Pittsburgh. Now, obviously, there are no ties here in the playoffs. There will be as many overtimes as possible until a winner is crowned. As A-Rod intercepted. You can't spell intercepted without the D. That's Budda Baker with the play, and Buffalo now has the ball. At the 45, here's Wentz. Sailing deep, he has a man. That's Ryan Grant, who brings it to the 15-yard line. Holy smokes. Buffalo getting closer and closer. Now at the 6th touchdown, and the Bills are moving on. I don't believe it. What a football game we were treated to here at Heinz Field. But the Bills survive. They continue to make miracles, and they would be advancing to the OAFC Championship. The Bills have had a roller coaster season. It was at the bottom at the beginning, but let's just say this roller coaster is definitely at its peak. As what a win for Buffalo. Man, I'd love to see them win if I wasn't the Saints. So now we look at the rest of the league. Giants taking on the defending OFL Bowl champion Rams, who had the best record in the league this year. I cannot speak. So it'll definitely be tough for the Giants as they have the lead. Rams answer right back. Giants with a late field goal in the half. So New York is winning. They tack on another field goal. Rams driving. They take the lead. 19-20. Giants out a field goal. Rams score 6. Rams get a stop. And Los Angeles will survive. Tough task for head coach Roberto Nindino IV. But it doesn't matter as Coach Greg Terry and the Giants will be eliminated. And the defending champions will move on to the ONFC Championship. We're about to head to OFL Bowl 3. The Rams appeared in both OFL Bowl 1 as well as OFL Bowl 2. So hopefully the Saints or the Packers can finally stop them. Here's a look at the stats. Todd Gurley with 4 carries. I think the arthritis in his knee not only happens in real life, but it carries into the video game. I promise Todd Gurley was the #1 running back on the depth chart. I don't know why he didn't get touches. That's my only logical excuse. It has to be the arthritis. So now, Dolphins, the only wildcard team, I believe, to actually get a win in the first round of the playoffs. And that's because of my oopsies, not moving Tyreek Hill to running back. They're taking on the Jaguars as the Dolphins get a safety, now down by 5. Jaguars had a touchdown, not looking good for Dolphin Man and the Fins, as still 17-5. Jaguars out a field goal. Dolphins score a touchdown. Dolphins get another touchdown, and it looks like they went for 2 and they missed it, so I kind of wish we saw the end of the game, but oh well, as it looked like 3 quarters of very unexciting football, fourth quarter of unexciting football, and then the last few minutes, the Dolphins really make it a game, but it's too little, too late, as the number 1 seeded Jacksonville Jaguars will advance to their second straight OAFC championship. Remember, last year, they got absolutely blown out 42-7 by the Chiefs. However, they are at home this year, and let's see if they can end up beating the Buffalo Bills in that game to see who will make it to the OFL Bowl. And then last but not least, we have the Saints and the Packers, a rematch of the first round of the playoffs last year in which the Saints got the win. It was in Green Bay, and it looks like it's going to be deja vu. Saints absolutely dominating, 17-3. Coach Kyle Mentor of the Packers have just no answer for his high-octane Saints team, now 24-3. Goodness, as my phone is ringing, so that's nice. And the Saints end up getting the win, 27-6. So the Saints are back in the ONFC Championship. So 3 of the same 4 teams that we saw in the Conference Championship last year are back. For whatever reason, the offensive stats are not in the video. I don't know why. But that'll do it, folks. Is the OAFC Championship will be the Bills and the Jaguars. ONFC will be a rematch between the Saints and the Rams. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like button and subscribe. And as always, have a good one.
Yo, hey, man!